Okay, so let's experiment with the chord noodling technique using the chord progressions, various chord progressions, and also I'm gonna add various strumming patterns for the right hand. And as I was mentioning in the lesson, sometimes you're gonna have difficulties to access some notes. So try to basically experiment with adjusting the position of your left hand and your fingering, because this can enhance the comfort of your playing. And what is the most important here is, of course, clean sound, hitting the notes properly, and also feeling comfortable when you are playing. So exercise number 1, we're gonna have we have a chord progression which looks like this: G major, then we have C major, then we have E minor, and we have D major. And for now I would advise only switch between notes on the E1 string, the thinnest one. So here we have 3 possibilities. It's G, F sharp, and open E. And let's start with the simple strumming pattern, just downstrokes, and every downstroke I'm gonna change the note within the G major chord. And now I'm gonna try with a different strumming pattern. So in this exercise, strumming pattern 0-1 looks like this: down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. And on each circle, in each turn, just try to change note within the G major chord. It will sound like this. And now we will try to speed it up a bit. The strumming pattern for the right hand is gonna stay the same, but I'm gonna accelerate here with the changing notes within the G major chords. So down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. So as you can see on up strokes, I am with my index finger on the 2nd fret of the E1 string. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, down, down. And if you feel more comfortable, try to actually speed it up more. So it's gonna be so every stroke here with my every hit with my right hand, I'm actually changing also the notes within the G major chord. So look at this again. And exactly the same we will do with the rest of the chords. Next chord in this progression we have C major. I would advise to actually start with C add 9, because this way you're gonna have much easier to access these notes change here on the E1 string. So previous version, you can play also like this. And so on. And also you can experiment the same way with the different chord progressions and changing the notes within chords on the B2 string. Let's try to take the second progression in this exercise. We have G major, we have B minor, we have C major, and we have D major. And this time I'm gonna try to change some notes within the chords, but on the B2 string. So for the G major, we have these options. And as you know, we can experiment between using these three notes. Okay, so we have D, we have C, and B, open B. So let's start with the G major, and here we can play something like this. Or. And the next one is B minor. So here I can see already that I can release my middle finger. Then we have C major. And we have D major. Or you can do actually something like this. So start from the D7 position and yeah, sounds actually better. And let's try to experiment with strumming pattern number 2, which looks like down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So we're gonna have and let's try to change some notes on the B2 string using the same chord progression. I'm gonna slow it down a bit and using the same strumming pattern. So for example, we can have here down, 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 and now switch to B. Then we can have C. Then at the end we have D major chord. For example, like this. Or you can actually slow down, change of the notes here on the B2 string. And we're gonna have, for example, something like this. Try maybe from something like this. Down, 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 up, down, up. butt here. Something like this. Just trust your ear, as I was always saying. Try to experiment and slow it down, because what we are always looking for is clean notes and right rhythm.